let's talk about why you're wasting time on self-improvement, and you need to stop doing these habits immediately. Right? So, I want to start off with a little bit of story. When I first got on self-improvement a few years ago, I was watching the same videos that everyone's watching. I'm watching, Joe Rogan, obviously not a self-improvement YouTuber. I'm watching a bunch of self-improvement channels that can't bring up to my mind right now, right? But everyone's talking about, you need to cold plunge in the morning, you need to get in the sauna, you need to do this and that, you need to wake up and meditate for 30 minutes, you need to wake up and go run and do all this stuff. When in reality, when you're first starting off in your self-improvement journey, 99% of the stuff that people tell you to do is a waste of fucking time. To put it bluntly, an absolute waste of time, right? For example, me at the time when I got on self-improvement, I was working a shit job that I absolutely fucking hated. At the time, I was door dashing, right? And instead of me waking up and actually going out and doing something productive and going out and figuring out how I can make more money, how I can get a better job to make more money and push forward in life, how I can build my physique and build how I look and all this other stuff, I was waking up and fucking meditating for 30 minutes. I would bullshit around and go on a run in the morning, and then I would come back, and then I would take a cold shower, and then I would read for an hour. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying any of this stuff is bad. I'm not saying this stuff is bad for you and you should never do it. No, I truly believe some of that stuff is very helpful. But if you're just starting out and you're literally ass out and you're not doing anything productive, you're wasting your time all day, you're procrastinating, you're watching TV, you're sitting on your computer all day long, you're watching YouTube videos, basically just jerking off to other people's lives. You're watching Iman Gadzhi. Nothing against Iman Gadzhi, but you're sitting there every day watching Iman Gadzhi live this luxurious lifestyle, watching these guys on YouTube flexing on you all day long, right? That is not helping you get to where you want to be. Everyone talks about making 10K a month, right? You waking up, taking a cold shower, going in the sauna, going on a run is not going to help you to get 10K. And it might help you clear up your mind, but those are habits that need to be done by people that are already at the position that they're making good money. The life is pretty stable now. And now you can toss in those kind of habits, right? Those are habits for people with money. You hear all these rich people talk about, I'll wake up and meditate for an hour in the morning. Like Oprah Winfrey and all these other celebrities talk about that shit. But you don't have time to be meditating for an hour. That hour when you wake up, let's say you have school, you have work, you have other things that need to be done, needs to be spent on actual income producing activities. You need to be doing stuff to better yourself, studying. Let's say you're getting certifications. Let's say you're in school. You need to be doing something productive in the morning. Going to the gym. Yes, going to the gym is a very important part of self-improvement. And that's one thing I stand by. But 99% of the stuff that a lot of people are doing is a waste of fucking time. It's not helping you become any better at that time, and it's not what you need at that time. What you need at that time is to be pushing forward, and you need to be doing something that you're going to be seeing tangible results as soon as possible. When I say tangible, for example, you go to the gym, you see your physique getting better, your confidence is increasing, you're becoming a better man, the way you carry yourself, those kind of things. Reading and you're learning, right? You're getting certifications. Those certifications will lead to a better job. You're going to school. You're passing your classes. You're getting a good internship. You're working on your business as soon as you wake up. You're doing things that are tangible and they're showing results. You can wake up every day and you can meditate for an hour or 30 minutes or whatever the fuck you're doing, right? But it doesn't mean that stuff is actually creating results that are actually pushing you forward. Right? You need to be doing stuff that's pushing the needle forward. You need to be seeing every 3 to 6 months, you're seeing a rate of growth and you're changing as a person, right? Don't wake up and be like, oh yeah, I'm on my self-improvement journey. I'm going to have a fucking checklist with 6,000 different things on it that I have to do for the day. And when you really break down that checklist, 99% of the stuff is not really making a difference in your life, right? You're sitting there doing stuff, and then you're like, oh, I'm feeling productive. But then you look back 3 months later and you're like, oh yeah, I think I have a little bit more mental clarity because I was spending an hour a day or 30 minutes a day meditating. No, that's a fucking waste of time, right? When you're first starting off, you need to be, quote unquote, as people say, in the fucking trenches. You need to be suffering and you need to feel the pain of where you are for you to feel the pain, for you to move forward, right? You have to feel that pain. And again, I know all this from experience. This is not me just saying all this stuff based on theory. I remember when I was waking up doing all this bullshit, and I really thought, oh yeah, bro, I'm really pushing forward. And then I look back 3 months after, and I'm like, I haven't really done anything. I've kind of lollygagged around. I've done stuff that's gonna make me feel good, but that stuff wasn't pushing me forward in life, right? Again, like I said, I'm not saying don't do any of these things, right? If you feel like you meditating in the morning is gonna help, yeah, then do that. But make sure that you're spending the earliest parts of your days and the earliest parts of your self-improvement journey actually doing tangible things that increase your income, increase your intellect, for you to level up in life.